job applications out, ones that I can fit. But who knows? I ain't got enough money for June's rent. I don't have enough money for May's rent. With unemployment, $300 a month is not enough. But it is what it is, I guess. Do this for the time being. Go ahead. Fade you out. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to fade out. And then turn this one on. Should probably turn that on first, but who knows? It's whatever. Okay. And let's also see how the stream is doing. Gotta do a quick monitor of that. Sounds good. Alright. Just go ahead and fix that part, and then I'll continue my game here in a moment. Hopefully anybody who happens to be watching this is having a good day. I don't know if you can already tell. I'm generally not. That's why I play video games, because they're one of the only ways that I have a good day. Had a piece of chicken, had some cookies that I had baked because I have the ability to make them at the moment. Oh yeah, what was I going to be doing next on this? I guess I could go over there just to see. That's what's south of here? Yeah, okay. I don't remember exactly what I had to do. It's been multiple days. I know I was trying to finish up this place. I've got to talk to Liara's mother. Benezia, I think it is. I already took care of the mutiny / insurgency, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. I don't know if I've been this way yet. Let me check my journal. See here at the rift station, the back door. If you just pass, you gotta sneak into the sealed maintenance area and the science team quarters and the quarantine lab. Yeah, Benezia. So I gotta go to the hot labs. Okay. So that's what's next. These things always be freaking me out because the last couple of times I've dealt with them, they've been kind of a pain in the ass to blow down. Blow down, blow up, whatever. Destroy. I haven't, okay, so I don't even know what's up there. I haven't even checked. I don't even know if I can get back there. I'm gonna go back down here though, still. Just in case. Need for a computer that isn't that great. Oh yeah, Mira, I don't need to worry about you, so this is already taken care of. Okay, cool. Wanted to check on that, make sure that was cool. Was it this way then? Quarantine barracks. Over here. This is just a little storage area with some goodies. So let's go that way. See what's what. I was gonna make a TikTok video today, but then I forgot what I was gonna do. Hey, door open. I'm sure at some point I'll remember. And then I'll forget. Potentially remember again. But mostly forget. Because that's just the ADHD life. That's the brain of a neurospicy person. Oh, I need to turn that off. Hold on. Discord needs to be off at the moment. What is even being pinged? I'd like to, but I'm not going to join. Just to kill a dragon, that's all. That's all there is to it. What is this again? AIDS? Oh, it's a meta-gel. Cool. What's my situation? 7. We're all full. Cool beans. Come back in here real quick. Just check on some stuff. I already read those. There's also a storage area too that had like a bunch of stuff. Ah, don't be sneaking up on me like that, Liara. That is your name, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Just trying to remember characters' names sometimes, man. At least I've been doing so successfully. Like, it's pretty rare for me to be able to remember shit like that, so. Maintenance tunnels, which is just a bunch of fucking ice. Okay. So I can come all the way down here. Okay, we've got quite a bit to work with. Sounds cool. Just checking to see if there may be anything else. Ah, there's something. Ooh, this one auto fires. Very nice. The last one wouldn't do it. Take that off for the time being. Average decryption, no big deal. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Thing was in the way. Come on. Oh. Shotgun assault rifle. Whoa. Okay. Take all. It's not even listed. There we are. Looks like somebody might get an upgrade though here. Hello. Upgrade. Yes. And I'll upgrade you with that one. Because right now I only care about damage. Alright. Wait about shotguns. I forgot about that. You're first on the shotgun list. 80. Nope. Okay, cool. Not Shepherd. People that don't really ever use you for shotguns. Okay, cool. Looks like we're gonna get you a shotgun then. Where to equip, equip, equip. Damn misclickings. Okay, 315. It just seems like assault rifles are the best way to go. I kind of wish I had known that prior, but whatever. So this way, derp, because that's where the thingy was, the storage locker. Terminal, average decryption. I don't care what the authorities say. Something's happened to them. Entire colonies don't just stop responding for no good reason. If the administrator won't do something, then I'll take a shuttle to the Hades Gamma Cluster and deal with this myself. Okay? Someone's definitely having a day. I can understand.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Oh, I guess it's happening. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Guess she put me in stasis. Guess not. I'll do this. Wow. Where are they? So they're over there. What is going on with my stuff? What the hell? Come on out, Mr. Guest. More? Okay. They really did focus on that boob window in creating her character. Seems to be weaker, I think? I don't know. Why don't I think that's But hey, that actually helps me more than anything because I am a slow moving kind of person. Or did I just turn run on? Off, rather. Hold on. Oops. Because I don't remember how to turn that back on. Shoot. Order. Slot. Must have missed it. Toggle walk T. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it was just me being a dummy. Let go. Jesus, this gun rocks.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is...
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
That's a good line.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Oh, so they're kind of like the, shit. I can't remember their actual title, but like in Dune, where, you know, the various sort of like Fremen mothers, they take the water of life and then they basically just, you know, all acquire previous lineages, and, you know, it's like an Avatar and all that kind of stuff too as well, from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Don't we all want to hear that from our parents?
Die!
Well, it's, well, that's a thing that happens. I can't do jack, but they can, sort of. Ow! I just got knocked on my head. Let's put her in stasis. Said let's put her in stasis, or let's warp. That didn't work. Locked me down and then just destroyed my ass. Alright, let's try that again. Ah, shit. A lot easier that way.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Well, that was kind of a weird way to die. And now that our body is slightly sliding against the atmosphere. Okay. They level? No. Equipment, though. Rail extensions and arming. Take all of that. I forget how good or bad the rail extensions are. I can't remember. Let's just do this real quick just to check. Damage, heat absorption. 14 damage, slower rate of fire. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Fuck it. What's she got here? Oh, this has volume rounds. Does it have better volume rounds? Maybe. That's what. 14 damage. 5 seconds. Toxic damage. Yeah, why not? These are the same. And she has lower level incinerator now, so let's fix that. She's got okay heat sink, but it, you know, it's whatever. She doesn't have to fire like crazy. This stabilizer weapon accuracy stability. Oh yeah, this is more damage. I don't even know how this is gonna work, but that's what I've got in my own extension now. Oh, cool. And if I do this, it's fine. See? Oh. Gun popped into place. That was cool. I'm guessing I'm gonna be killing this thing too. So I think that was one of her henchmen? Or is this Liara? I can't tell.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the Mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No, we were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Makes sense.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, what will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, we I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Kind of reminds me the sort of like color and song, almost metaphorical way of speaking is akin to that episode of Star Trek. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's the Darmaka Jalad one where like Picard is having a hard time talking to the native because they speak effectively in metaphors, but they speak in metaphors that are associated with the society of themselves at large, and those stories pertain to certain aspects of action. So like the Dharmaka, Jalad, and Tanagra, like those few words tell a whole story of these two meeting and having whatever conflict they were having and then working together. From what I recall, it's been a while. It's one of the greatest episodes, but I've only seen it once too, if that tells you anything, as to how good it is. And throughout the whole time, like Picard is having such a hard time, but like at the very beginning, he thinks the native wants to kill him, but the reality is he wants to work together to overcome, I think it's this greater, like this threat, this animal or something that's native to that's endemic to the planet. And like he's trying to utilize this form of language, because that's how they speak, and it's fortunate that these words make sense to Picard. Like, what would happen if the same linguistic barrier existed, but it wasn't English? It was something entirely different, like Klingon, for instance. Klingon is a very aggro race. Everything about what they do is some kind of aggression. But like, that is their society. They have a hierarchy built on aggression. Like, they have fights over honor for like some of the smallest, what seems like stupidest things, but that's what they do. And when you kill off enough people that won't do it, that's basically going to be how your society is going to work. And like, even their sex is aggressive. Like, every element of their life is a form of aggression. Now, if a Klingon happened to use the same kind of linguistics as those from Darmak and Jalad, but it was through these like militaristic aggression metaphors, like, but you could only understand Klingon, or you could only hear Klingon, and you didn't know about this language, how much harder would that episode have gone for Picard? Like, the chances are he would not have ended up in that same situation. It's because he understood some of those words, because they were effectively English words. You got to have some kind of linguistic translations to make it, digestible for the audience. That then makes things even more interesting. Now, maybe you could have, the universal translator doing the thing, and even then, now you only have the metaphor. And obviously the universal translator being what it is, effectively being magic and all that crap. But it would be fascinating to kind of see that redone with a language that Picard can't understand, to then see the level of patience that he might have. But then if you have this more aggro race, how would it even pan out? Would it have just been a fight to the death with Picard just not understanding? Who knows? And that's one of the things about language and how language works and how people and entities think. That's one of the things, the greatest things about Star Trek, is that it covered all of these different topics: language barriers, culture barriers, and how, obviously we as our society had a large influence on it. Like, some of the greatest episodes have some pretty like shitty things going on. But like, there's one. What was it? That one episode where, oh shit, what was it? I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's like it's an all black race, but like a lot of what they're showcasing is very stereotyped. It's you know, if it's not blatant racism, there's a lot of racism that's surrounding the creation. You know, it's like if you go back even further and you have your Mammy characters played by, and I wish I could remember her damn name. I mean, I believe she won an Oscar, but like she couldn't even accept it or something because they wouldn't let her in the damn building, something along those lines. I can't remember what it was. And then there were other actors who were like, no, we're gonna let her come and get this because she earned this shit. And this was during the height of segregation, and it's like she portrayed these characters and won an accolade from an entity, from a group of people who didn't even see her as equal. And so that same group of persons, like, Star Trek started in what, 69? Thereabouts? You know, when we landed on the moon, which is, yes, a thing. Yes, people, we landed on the fucking moon. Stop denying this shit. You can ask questions, but stop assuming that you know the answers. You know, we were in the midst of the Cold War, the space race, segregation. Like, there were so much tumultuousness going on in our society on one scale or another. You know, there was the Vietnam War as well. And it's like, we had so much going on externally that the average person, like now, could have been overwhelmed. And yet we have this television show that comes out. Now, it is influenced by all of those things, and it's trying to say, based on what it understands at the time, we can do better. We can be better. It, like, saying that makes me emotional. Like, thinking about that, like, we can do better. And we have other things now that we're dealing with, but we have become better. And yeah, I'm a white dude saying this shit, but like, objectively speaking, our country is better than it was. Anybody who says make America great again can fuck right off, because we are greater than we have ever been. And while we have flaws, and while we have many problems, we as a country are better than we were in 1969, and we can be better again in 45 more years. As long as we do what was done in that episode, which is stop and fucking try to understand. If we just stop and try to understand. However, like many things, tolerance has a limit. You can try to stop and understand a neo-Nazi to a point. But at a point, it's going to be like, nah, we ain't allowing that shit here, because that mentality wants to dominate, subjugate, and or eliminate certain groups of people. That is unacceptable, and therefore will not be tolerated. So let's just try to be better, because we're going to have to keep doing so if we want to keep being alive as human beings. Diatribe over.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Man, I wanna... Yeah.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will
Honorarium.
sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Let's hope it doesn't bite me in the ass, that's all. Does it mean, like, that's the character I've been playing? You know, someone who is trying to do well for others, trying to understand, to see things from another perspective, because that's who I am as a person. Now, I'm sure at a later playthrough, I'll just play like the hard ass tool, do whatever the fuck I want, but, you know. Here's what it is. I'm making my choices. I don't know to what extent, positive or negative, they may have on me. But that's kind of the nature of playing a game like this, is to make those interesting decisions. And you know, the thing that I've taken away from this so far is that while, yes, some of these choices are tough, they don't feel like you have to, like one choice is the choice, you know? You know what I mean? Like a lot of games I've played in the past, they feel like that is the choice that you will have to make. I can go this way, but I haven't gone that way. Don't even know if I can go that way. We'll find out in a second. It doesn't look like it though. I know not. I cannot go that way, so I'll go this way instead. There's a lot of times where it just feels like this one thing is the only choice. And I like the fact that thus far it looks like your playstyle matters when it comes to your choices. Like, I could have been like, I won't kill you. I don't know how that would have played out, though. Could just, my guessing is that I wouldn't let her out, but I would also just keep her there. I don't know. That's a thought as to how I think it might have gone. Let's see, so there's one option. Let's go over here and see. What does she say anyway?
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
I wish she would maybe have said more things about her mother, though. That could have made for some interesting dialogue options. Okay, so to the hot labs. Hot labs. Let's get to the hot labs. Let's get these labs that are hot, baby. Which is what? Right down there, so Yaroslav Tartovsky.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachna's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes, very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
That didn't work.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Well, that didn't work out for you.
Kill
I
them
know
all.
I gotta kill those. It's just like. Which is fine.
All targets down.
Obtain purge codes by checking his body. I don't know if maybe nuking the entire place is the right thing, but we'll find out. Maybe it is.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Alright.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Alright. 2 minutes. And then I get to go kill some dudes that are on the other side, of course. That was definitely my bad. I don't know how like extensive this 2-minute situation thing happens to. Alright, so first and foremost, we're gonna stasis some motherfuckers.
Here it comes!
Oh shit. Hey. It's a pistol.
I'm okay.
Alright. So how is this gonna play out? Sounds like it's blown up. I guess the hot labs are real hot.
The appeal
What
of
you up
winter
to?
wears thin very quickly.
What you doing there, buddy? So that is one option. Elevator or something. Where does this take me? I still haven't gone up to this. What does this do? to the restricted area. Let me try that again. Okay. Run over there and see what happens. Run across the room to the restricted area. Probably can't get to. Laggy, laggy, laggy. Why are you in the way? Damn it, woman. You're literally blocking my ability to move. Come here, woman. Ugh, God damn it. Hold on.
Cover me!
Are you gonna get out of the way? Okay. I guess it was just on that side. Dum da doody dum 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 da da dum. Can't get to that door. Oh well. Go back. Wonder if she's still there. Yeah, it looks like it. Weird buggy situations where people just be like, man, I don't want to be there. I want to be here instead. I'll probably show up when I get on the elevator. Or the tram, whichever one takes me wherever. Let's see, this takes me to... I don't know. So I guess I'll just get on that since the elevator didn't want to do it. Well, what was... Oh, the other one was hot lap stuff. Tram Central Station. Yeah, there she is. But now she's doing that shit again. What are you doing, woman? What the hell? It's reminiscent of that T-pose glitch that I had the other day. That one was a fun one. Shepard standing like, hey man, I'm gonna swan dive. I'm just in the middle of the animation, that's all. Shooting people and shit, ducking.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here. Understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yeah.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
I'm gonna go back to
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Should I guess?
3? No. 4.
This is no joke, Commander. The Rachni were one of the greatest threats the galaxy ever faced.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Alright. Renegade Paragon. I still don't know what those do. Like what the hell they are or anything like that, so. Let's see. Squad. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and boost this all the way up, which is 2 points. Master Shield boost. Don't equip heavy armor, so let's check to see if there's any heavy armor he can wear. Hydra. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. See if maybe there's something else. Oh, it's light armor. Probably should have put that on earlier, but oh well. East whatevers. East whatevers, man. That's not bad, but the damage difference is just massive. Like, what was that? Like, these are boosted slightly, but I mean, that's a fucking 60-point damage difference. So, let's check the journal. Bavaria Hot Labs. Alright, Code Mega. Again, though, when it comes to like the sentiments, the choices, and then like the follow-up, a lot of them make some sense. You know, like the whole "should I guess?" That was pretty funny. And then it's like, yeah, this queen, she's not gonna do anything. We don't really know that though. Like, there's no information that says that is going to be accurate, but I guess it's, you know, malicious confidence or something. I don't know. Find the clusters that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. Okay. Hit a Vermeer and rendezvous with the Solarian team. This one had not Vermeer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Citadel. Check with them. I'm pretty sure I'm done here. And when I checked back on some of the older footage of this, like this music was just bumping. It was a bit much. Okay. Planets. Go out. Strenuous have been there. Hey, is that... Are we in the Horsehead Nebula? Yes. Of course we are. It sometimes pays to be a science nerd. You get to know stuff. I don't know everything. I know a decent amount of stuff. I mean, like I said before, the first college class I ever took was astronomy, and you know, the Horsehead Nebula and Eagle Nebula and stuff like that were like one of the first things that, you know, were known to me. Right. I don't think I ever finished scanning all of the dudes. I haven't even explored all of Citadel yet. So weird when they just like pierce through that shield like that. Because it's like the nature of a shield has to have certain properties, but like also certain, like, it boggles my mind.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
See if maybe there's anything here. Do a quick talk to Joker. It's probably all the same.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria.
Oh.
I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Every time I have to go. All right, yeah. Every damn time I love it. Okay, so we're gonna take the same team again because I like them. Also level them up.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hale.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, squad, let's level you two up. Which one was I going to do? Well, let's go ahead and boost you there. And then we'll head towards Singularity. And you... We'll just keep bumping up damping, I guess. Well, hold on. Yeah. Because you can't get... Yeah, why not? Damage by 20, accuracy by 30. Not bad. Alright. Not much to level. And I think On the next time that I do any kind of landings anywhere, scan view, looks like, alright, cool. Can't hop up there. What were you trying to say, Tali?
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
That's right, I found you here.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Again, though, it's weird that, like, because, I mean, when you start understanding the concept...
I'm blocked!
Oops, that was a mistake. Rear Admiral.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Okay.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
I don't understand.
You don't approve of the Normandy's design?
This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Okay, whatever.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Okay, so I realized later, like, a little too late, like, these are the two options that I would have normally been able to pick up on if I didn't have the charisma and stuff, and so I'm like, well, these are, well, there we go. Okay. Let's just
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Do you read history? Here we go.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I had planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Fucking bureaucrats. Always getting in the goddamn way. What are you doing, Tali? Alrighty.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Business as usual in the world. People caring more about, like, money and shit.
Commander
I get
Shepard?
it, but at the same time, it's like, ugh.
Khaleesa Benzine and Al-Jalani, Westerland News.
Jesus,
Would you
that was
answer a few
mouthful.
questions for our viewers?
Okay.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
Yeah, look like her eyes rolled in the back of her head.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Yeah.
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
This interview is over. Time to shut you up. Oh my god. That has to happen in the next playthrough.
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best crew I've ever served with.
Some members of that crew are aliens, as I recall.
No shit.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I command the Normandy.
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens.
And?
Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm gonna be honest.
I made that call to save myself, my crew, and the inhabitants of Noveria. And I'd do it again.
It's gratifying to see someone who'll make tough choices to protect the lives of humans. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Going back to that previous one, I used to think the same thing because I kind of understand the idea where respect is earned, but the way that I approach it now in life, especially when I was working at a substance abuse house for, it was a what the hell was it actually called? It was a treatment center, but it was a place where they were living and they would stay there for like 30 days roughly. And I was still training. It was the first week of training, and when I want to say it was like maybe my second or third day of training, and one of the new guys comes in and we're talking to him and everything, and he's kind of talking down about himself because a lot of people do that anyway, but like in that kind of scenario, a lot of people will do it more so because they feel bad about what they have done to themselves, to their families, friends, and other relationships. And I tried to say, don't talk bad about yourself. That's not cool, blah, blah, blah. And of course, he would still do it because a lot of people were going to do that. I do it as well. At one point I said, look, respect is automatic. Disrespect is earned. And he stopped, and it looked kind of like maybe a light bulb went off in his head. He was a little older than me. And from then on out, he always either said something like that to me as like sort of a refrain, or he always had that kind of air about him. Like there was something about he changed in behavior after that interaction. And I don't know how much that resonated with him, or if that had something to do with something else that he had heard in his life or whatever, you know. Maybe that was the last puzzle piece in his life. I don't know when it came to that. But the way that he looked and sounded and acted when it came to who he was, and especially towards himself, functionally changed after I said that. And I'm not going to take too many credits and things in life, but I'm taking that one. Like, obviously, he's the one that did the work. He's the one that put in the work. And so he's the one that deserves all the rewards for doing the reward, for doing the work. Yeah, I'm trying to say rework. But I'm going to take credit for that specific point. That I gave him just enough of something that made him change and do that work. And so ever since then, I'm like, nah, respect is automatic. Disrespect is earned. You can obviously re-earn respect once you have earned disrespect. But the way that I'm approaching it is, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna act respectful toward you. And so that is the change that I look at. That's the reframing of that concept that I have. Like, look, because when you say respect is earned, I get it, because you want to showcase. You want to be able to look to that person and say, I need your respect, essentially. But if everybody goes in it starting with the idea that you don't need to earn my respect, I already have it, I anticipate that you're going to do the right thing, that is why I chose you, etc., etc., whatever the circumstances may be involved in. Like, when you go out on a date, if a date looks at you and says, I respect you, the only way I'm not is if you earn my disrespect, we already start off on a better foot with each other. And so that's the way that I'm approaching it. That's the way that I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it in a more literal sense in that regard. It's like when I get on an airplane and I give the flight crew like chocolates and stuff. Like, the reason I want to do that, the reason I initially did it way back at like 10 years ago, and I haven't flown that many times since. I've maybe flown like, I don't know, 10 times total since then. Mostly just because of flights with, you know, I did take a flight to, what was it, Miami, and then I took a flight to Buffalo, of course, and like prior to that, the last flight I had, I'm pretty sure was to Alaska to get my job the second year around in 2015. So like, I haven't flown that much. Nevertheless, when I get on board, I give them chocolates. The original reason I did it back in the early 2010s was like, because there's a good chance they'll give me goodies. They'll, you know, give me free booze, or they'll give me free food, or whatever it is. And they did occasionally. But what I learned when I started doing it was like, they're in good spirits. I am having a positive effect on them. If I get something out of it, cool, but maybe just giving these people these chocolates and making their job better might make it to where when there is a bad problem or another situation or something on the airplane, they'll be in a better mental place to handle it than they would have been without the chocolates. That's my thinking. Am I accurate? I don't know. But it's a bet I'm willing to take. It's like the $20 bet, so it's worthwhile. I'm going to say he's on Eden Prime.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics.
Okay.
Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Well, I'm sure that'll bite me in the ass, but I don't give a shit, really. Alright, where am I at? That's the shop. Might as well. Let's go to the shop, baby. Buying stuff. And, you know, obviously, another diatribe over.
Hello, Commander.
I need supplies.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Gracias. Alright, shotgun. Compare. It is slightly better than what I've got by damage. But really not worth picking up. Okay. How much is that too? Good God, and I've got 1 million. That is a Roku 8. Roku 8. It's not even as good as what I've got. Katana Shaken. It's better, but not by a huge margin. That one's not even better. Again, not necessarily all that great. Wait, hold on a second. 202. Why is this pistol way down here? That's weird. It's better, but I don't know if it's, you know, 142,000 worth. Okay, so nobody else can use that, and that is what he's currently using anyway. Okay. Well, alright, well, let's maybe go all the way down. Unique item. I'll just grab a couple of these, since they're nice and cheap. And worst case scenario, turn around and sell them. Yeah, I like to go on tangents for some reason. It's my brain, don't wear it out. Do I have any quests here? CSAC, traffic control, Presidium, lower words, docking bay. I know I had some stuff going on journal-wise. Whoa. Okay, so that's right, they're all signed here. Doctor at risk, find the doctor. Strenuous system. Garrett's brother and ship, okay. Criminal evidence survey team. Hydra system. Century system. Citadel. Okay, so there's that. That one's still weird, but just because, like, I don't know what the situation is with him. So I guess I could try to look around and see if I can find any more than damn keepers. I don't even know where I would look, to be honest. But it's whatever. Can I unlock this now? Yes, thank you. I'm just gonna override. I don't give a fuck. Helena Blake. There's no hard evidence against her, but if these reports are correct, she's a powerful criminal element in the Citadel. She was last seen near the Emporium of the Presidium. Okay. Wasn't even gonna worry too much about, like, just trying to deal with the decryption. I was like, I got plenty. Since I'm finally able to do the damn thing. Keeper I have scanned. Already looted these computers. Nothing to loot in there. Can't go in there. What the hell is this anyway? Traffic control, baby. Noise. I want to be able to control spaceships. That's the word I was looking for. Goddamn. Threw me off, and I was like, oh no, my voice is gone too. I want to be able to control airplanes and spaceships and cars and planes and trains and automobiles, please. It's essentially my Gomer Pyle. Not great, but it is what it is. Where does this take me again? Lower wards. Might as well.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Seems pretty likely. Alright, well, the cable just fell to the floor, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Phone's still 70% charged, that's good. I gotta use it to monitor my my stream just to make sure everything's going okay. See if anybody's talking to me, because I ain't got much otherwise.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
Do you know a CSEC officer named...
I shouldn't really say. Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right.
Go.
You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
See you around, Commander. Alright, nothing there. Okay, walking around a little bit. So basically, I'm just trying to... Oh yeah, I need to talk to that one lady again, I think, too. The Asari that was in the lounge, I think it was. Let's go this way instead for a minute. Wonder if I'll be able to need to shoot anybody later. Oh, cool. Let me scan you. Can't go through there. Alright, cool. We shall wander. Yara Sony. Why are you stuck there, girl? See what she says.
Everyone here seems so busy, so rushed. I wonder if they are happy.
A few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
I still like Tali. Something about her. I like her curious brain. She wants to learn. That's cool. A little bit of scratchy in my throat. What the hell? Just all of a sudden. Alright, that's just the rapid
This
transit.
isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you and when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
I see both points of view, but at the same time, it's like, ugh. It's annoying dealing with the customers that, like, there's times where you just want to be like, bye.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
What are you waving at, bro?
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me? Wow.
Apparently
Even while you're out there
forget
kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard. Hey, could I get your picture?
Go ahead.
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
That man's married? Because he don't seem like it. He seems like he's married to the idea of me being his, like, BFF. Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Alright, still nobody around here. Still looking for those keepers, just to kind of...
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Interesting, because like the way that he did, like the way that interaction worked, and him leaning on the bar and everything, or around on the shelf, whatever, the counter. That's the word. Him leaning on the counter, it was like he was at a bar. Let's go standard. All right. not great. Alright, do you have anything on the bottom? Armory license. Alright, nothing else. And then let's go to the other shop.
Hello there.
which
Welcome
I
to
wish we
Moorland's
didn't have
famous
to go
shop.
through all of this
You
in
want
order to
many
get
good
back to
supplies,
that.
yes?
That would be nice.
Let me
and
see
then
what
just
you have.
back out slightly
Oh,
instead
you will
of
be pleased, I
entirely.
think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Ah, those fucking eyes, man. Okay, so he's not a Krogan. I don't have any Krogans in my party right now. She's a Quarian. Oof. It has been difficult getting Tali good armor. At least this one's pretty decent, but... In fact, I'm going to check my armor situation for her to see if maybe I picked up anything for her. She can't wear any of that crap. She can't wear anything. Except for that. Alright then. Good to know. What can she wear? Still light armor. No medium. Shit, that thing is pretty fucking good. Chameleon tool. First do. Well, that's whatever. Net recharge bonus, tech cooldown bonus. Oh, the cooldown bonus is pretty good for what she can do, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. This direction I came in, so I'm gonna go through the door. Open sesame.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
I see. He wants to blackmail me. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of my past.
My history is a matter of public record. I've got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake.
You want to get put in the
One of the
ground?
Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
I'll talk to the Turian and see what I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I knew you'd remember your old friends. The guard's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again.
I wonder what'll happen if I see you again. I'm willing to take that bet at the moment. Just to see. Who knows? Maybe I'll shoot him in the face. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how this game is going to play out. Literally, metaphorically, figuratively. You know, the first time I ever heard the idea of like literal and figuratively being at the same time, and like, is there a word for that? Was from Archer, and I'm like, is there a word for that? Like when something is both literal and figurative? Because I want to know what that word is. I like, honestly, I do. Like, literally, I want to know. Because in a lot of ways, it bugs me. So it looks like I've already been... That's the doctor. I don't think I went that way, right? I think it's over here. Yeah, okay. I was in this... Oh, because I didn't go down? No, that's where I came from. I just didn't go to the doctor's office when I was up here. So let's go back there then. Let me through the door. Meh. Hey, what up?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
What was that about?
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
You in trouble again?
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets.
Oh, are you talking
I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
What kind of
Let me take a
supplies
look at
do
what
you
you have for sale.
Of course.
Armor upgrade, medical. Good God. Holy shitballs. That is awesome, but holy balls, man. Accelerate the healing process. Okay. Toxin resistant, reduction of power cooldown. It's good, that's for sure. Man, I don't even know what I have. Energized weave. Okay. So that's what I'm using for the most part. Oh, hey. This one and this one. Energized weave. And this one is medical interface. Okay, 7. Cool. So what does Tali have then? She's using that. Weave. Medical interface. Okay, cool. And she was selling what level? What level? Oops.
Commander Shepard.
8?
I'm still working on it.
Of course. I didn't mean to pressure you. Was there something else you needed?
Whoops.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Of course. Well, 8. I don't know if it's really worth the increase. So I'm just gonna worry about. I'll do
Commander
another
Shepard.
one.
Any luck with my blackmailer? Did you speak with Morlan down in the markets?
Don't worry.
Of
I'm
course.
working
I didn't mean to pressure you.
Let me take a look at what you
Of
have.
course.
Oh, okay. I thought you had another option. But I guess not. So it's whatever. Drink me some water. Fire containments and just blah blah. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it once these ladies move. That's the wrong gun. I doubt anybody else is gonna be, you know, doing any kind of shooting and shit, but I want your fire suppression system to just disappear, baby. No fires for you. Alright. And that dude was like in the markets. Can't remember if he was in upper or lower, so I'll just run over to the upper and see. Nobody's talking to me or watching. Y'all watch the VODs instead. Which is fine. Not fine. That's fine.
Thanks. Hasn't worked well since I bought it.
What did he have? He probably didn't have anything in a while.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
These guys always seem so, like, genial. I really enjoy it. Crossfire. Okay, so not that great. Decent. 2161 though. Assassin. Omni tool. Let's buy you. Ooh. Grenade upgrade. Cool. Got a little upgrades and stuff. That's the one good thing about going to people's shops is finding all those little goodies. Alright, so let's go downstairs then. It should be where what's his face was that I just saw. And he was also the guy that had like... Hold on a second, let's F5. Nobody giving me a problem? Alright.
Now it gets fun! All clear.
It's like nobody here. It's weird. Hi, Moreland. Guy who is a little nervous when I talk to him. Apparently he's blackmailing.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moreland.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Oh, your worst nightmare. See, I'm kind of looking forward to that playthrough.
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on! I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
How did I know anything about Baines? That's weird. Whatever. Kinda don't care enough. It's whatever, man. Cora's Den. Let's go there. Let's not go the long way that I keep fucking doing. Every goddamn time. See what looks like a quest marker, though.
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time.
Do I get to kill him now?
When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
If you want humanity to be strong, a smear attack on the first human Spectre is a bad idea.
The Spectre is right. This is humanity's chance to prove itself. There's even talk of earning a council seat.
Of course you'd side with Shepard. You want someone who's in bed with your kind.
We need the other races, Finch. That's the best way to strengthen humanity.
Fine, Shepard, you're right. You're not one of the Reds. Maybe you never were.
That man is a xenophobe who thinks he can blackmail a Spectre. You should have killed him.
He's not worth it.
I didn't need target practice. Don't you have a prisoner to guard?
That was a good line.
Goodbye, human. It'll be interesting to see what kind of Spectre you turn out to be.
Holy shit, though. I didn't need target practice. Is so fucking badass. Holy shit, that is just too badass. Fucking hell, man. I love it. It's moments like that. It's moments like that that make me love these kinds of games. It's like that moment in God of War Ragnarok. I want to believe it's Ragnarok. Because I'm pretty sure he's talking to Freya, you know, later on in the game. Semi-spoilers, because they hate each other at the beginning. And, well, he doesn't hate. She does. For good reason. And he's all like, I don't know what prompted it, but Kratos says, death can have me when it earns me. Something like that. And I'm like, you're gonna be on a canoe talking about some stuff and drop that fucking baller line? Hell yes. Which is why I'm really excited to be able to play the game. I haven't been able to play it yet. I've had to watch playthroughs because my computer is garbage, as you can tell.
Tally, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against...
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
I don't even know if I'm in the right place for what I'm trying to do, or what I want to do. I don't even know what... Ooh, I know what I want to do. Has it been completed? Let's see, Dr. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to her again. Person of interest. Blake. Citadel, the fan. Scan the keepers. Oh wow, 8 more to go. I didn't realize. Okay. I'm not really going out to do like worlds and stuff because I'm going to be ending this at like 6 p.m. my time, which is in 55 minutes.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
Or about thereabouts.
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in.
Lux Casino.
From the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
That's it? Just, okay. I like the little, and this is the thing, this is the difference between this, so going back to like God of War, again, I've watched both of them. I can't even play the first God of War on this one, but, you know, from 2018, because like, I put everything down as low as humanly possible, and it's still just like inconceivably difficult to
I've told you before,
use you to get around. I've got wards locations again. I want to go to the medical office. But like in that game, there's times when you're like, there's running around and stuff, and there's just not anything kind of like filling the space. So you're like climbing or this, that, or the other, and then just nothing's happening. Where in the second game, though, people are having more conversations with each other. And so that's what I'm hoping is going to happen in the next game.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Perhaps Captain Anderson will have some knowledge about this man.
Captain Anderson. I like the doctor's accent. Like, whenever I hear that accent in a person, like, it's just something in my brain sparks off, and like the good chemicals. It's pleasant to listen to.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
And I'm certain it's like an Eastern European accent.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
But I can also be wrong, because my level of certainty can be poor at the best of times. Okay. Anderson should either be... Let's go up to the Presidium. I'm guessing he's in the Citadel Tower? I don't remember where he's supposed to be. Last time I saw him, I think he was at the dock, but... We'll find out. Ooh. But yeah, in the second Ragnarok, or in the second God of War and Ragnarok, there's a lot more dialogue between characters in
Commander Shepard,
like
could
these
I have
little
another
moments.
word with you?
Like they're just kind of running around. What? They're like talking to each other, filling the space, as it were. Emily Wong.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Okay.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers.
Cool.
I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
That's like normal traffic control. If you know anybody who is an air traffic controller, give them a lot of room to breathe, because their lives are stressful as fuck.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Is this a one-party, or I guess it's the one-party consent placed, because two-party they wouldn't allow that.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
And see, you know, his dismissal and that questioning and the importance of the story is very indicative. And, you know, like this is kind of go back to that Star Trek thing that I was talking about before with indication of time, of the time. Like right now in this world, we understand that air traffic controllers are overworked. We shouldn't actually be okay with that. You know? Like, we shouldn't be blasé about those things. We should be concerned about those things. We shouldn't have people who are overworked in systems where they're controlling whether or not people might crash into each other or not. You know, like, think about it this way. Would it be better if we had an automated system? Like, I don't know, streetlights? Like, nobody thinks about streetlights as if they were operated by air traffic controllers. But the majority of our streets, be it they are pretty fucking dangerous, but that's kind of beside the point. But like, for the most part, our street lights do the job that an air traffic controller does. Now, of course, we're dealing with, you know, the Z-axis as well as the X and Y-axis, and that's why a human is better at it. But they're also mostly looking at it from a top-down X and Y situation, and that, like, they have Z information, from what I understand. But it's like, if we could automate that more, we could make it to where the humans would be less overworked. Now, some people would say, well, that just means that they're going to lose more jobs, and there's still going to be people who are overworked anyway. Well, yeah, that's probably going to be the case because we live in a stupid capitalistic society that wants to do that to people. A smart way of doing it, though, would be to make the job easier. But then people would be like, well, if it's so easy, then you don't deserve pay. And it's like, well, you know, fuck you for even having those kinds of things, because I don't care. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, but not everybody gets to spend their 24 hours the same way. And I think that's bullshit. So I'm totally going to help in this situation because that's who I am as a person. But I'm also going to go through the dialogue options.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Alright.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
And that's what I want. What's over here? Rear Admiral Kako?
No, I'm waiting to speak with Commander Shepard, isn't it?
Oh, it's him.
My name is Admiral Kahoku.
No, it's a different person.
Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago.
That one.
I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Cool. I'm glad that closed that loop. It's interesting how, like, human a lot of the behaviors are, like the scratching the necks and stuff like, hey, another keeper, cool. It's kind of also why I've been running around and not really traveling through the quick fast travel system, because I kind of want to find all these keepers. I'm going to head up here, see if maybe there's another one somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? Follow your nose. Follow your nose. Follow your nose. What's interesting? Why don't you tell me?
See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic.
I wish it didn't cut it off like that, but it's whatever. Can't do anything about that. Anything over here? What is over here? Just dead ends, it looks like. But maybe a keeper somewhere. Probably not, but, you know, never know. I was kind of hoping I was going to get into a fight with that dude, but it's whatever. It just wasn't the way that I was thinking about things. I mean, I chose... what is it? I chose Charm for a reason. Yeah, I have Intimidate, but I don't really want to use it that much. Curious. Can I just undo all talent points? No. Okay, I can't reset it. It'd be kind of cool if I could. Maybe a little OP. I'm sure I'll get enough experience points. Hey, another keeper. I knew there might be one up here. Did I know there was going to be one up here? No. Did I know that there might be one up here? Yes. And there's nothing else up here, so we go down. But yeah, filling it in, having conversation between people, that would be cool. That would be nice. Making the... because, like, it's just like when I was doing radio. You don't really want dead air. Dead air makes it shuts people out. It turns people off from whatever you're doing. They will literally turn it off. That's why, you know, so many things are what they are when it comes to, like, the television the communications world, television, radio, etc. Now, dead air can serve a purpose. You know, it can be like a pregnant pause, for instance, can be very, very efficient, but it's an association with live air.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
So, you know.
I hope he's okay.
Ooh, where? What? Oh, that's Geralt. That's right. I don't remember him.
I'm on a break.
Okay.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Alright.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Sounds good. See anything over here? Yes, the keeper there. He scanned. Anything over here? No. Okay, down one more level. I'm hoping to scan all these keepers and stuff. I'll admit, I've done this before. In fact, at the Bellagio, so I've been to Vegas once. Yeah, once. Back in December, I want to say it was December. If it wasn't December, no, yeah, it was December, because I had gone to, first I had, so back in November, and the latter third of November, I had left Dallas. And I was thinking I was going to go live in New York. I was going to try to do it. I had about $2,000. It wasn't going to work out. But, and this is why I ended up homeless as well. So I was in Dallas. I had a bus pass for a month from Greyhound. It was like $550, which is a great deal. They don't do that anymore that I'm aware of. And I took the bus from Dallas to El Paso. Stayed in El Paso for a couple of days because being on the bus for that long was obnoxious. Then went from El Paso to Albuquerque. Stayed in Albuquerque a couple of days. Went from El Paso to Albuquerque to Flagstaff. I got off at Flagstaff because we had a layover that we just couldn't avoid. It was going to be like a couple hours or something. But there was a girl there that I had been kind of eyeing from a distance, and she was about to pick up and leave. And as she was about to leave, I was like, what, are you just going to leave us here? And that got us talking. She invited me to go to the hostel that we were going to go to, or that she was already planning on going to. And I was like, I've seen the movie Hostel before. I'm going to die. But whatever. We hit it off really well. Like, we are still friends now. She lives in Spain, though. She's originally from France, or I believe... I think she worked in France, but she's originally from the Netherlands. Anyway, but we hit it off. I stayed there overnight. It was like $20 too, which is insane. And It's like she was going to go to the Grand Canyon, and I was thinking of doing it, but I didn't have anything set up, and I was just going to skip on over and go to Vegas. And I was just going to stay in a hotel and, you know, test my luck and then move on. Went to go see the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is amazing. It looks fake, which is also amazing. Like, and then when I flew over it just recently going to Buffalo, like, it still looks fake. It's just it's so fucking massive. Like, it was in my window for like an hour of flight. That's how big the Grand Canyon is. Like, I could see it coming in, and then I could see it leaving, and it took about an hour to do that. She and I, we headed back to, we had left the hostel because we weren't going to sleep again that night, and we were just going to head over to Vegas, so we both had the bus pass too. And then we stopped over in Vegas. We were like walking the streets and whatnot, went and had, you know, food and drinks and whatnot, and we stopped over at the Bellagio, and the music that was playing was Ecstasy of Gold from one of the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns. And just like everything about it was just like so moving, I actually cried. Like, I had a hard time holding it in, and it was gorgeous. And then we actually went to go see another water show called La Rêve. It's not playing anymore. Or if it is, I don't know if it still is or not, but it's highly unlikely. But it was gorgeous too. Made me cry too. It was just a great time. Spent a little bit of time, and then unfortunately, because I guess I was in a pretty emotional state, she and I went to go play roulette, and like the minimum bet on the table was $5 per bet, depending, you know, like, so wherever you wanted to bet was a minimum of $5. And I didn't really have a whole lot of extra money to be throwing around. And so I only spent like maybe $100. Didn't really win anything. I think I came back with like a loss of something like 50. I don't remember. And like it just crushed me emotionally. I don't know what the hell was going on. So I haven't really decided to gamble anymore because of that. But yeah, spent a couple of days in Vegas, and this reminded me of that time that I saw the Bellagio and wept at the Ecstasy of Gold. It's a gorgeous song. Every time I hear it, you know, it's moving. It sucks when I hear it on a damn commercial, though. I'm like, guys, that's a really good song, and you're ruining it for me. Okay, so that's to the Presidium, right? Get out the way.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
It's more of stuff like that. People having conversations, responding to certain things. That kind of stuff I like. Let's see. Is there anything? Should I talk to you, Avina?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Kind of rehabilitation. Yeah, right. Let's talk about the monument.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, A Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the relay monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
See, that's actually good art, because if it can cause either appreciation, animosity, or just otherwise curiosity, that's a great piece of art. You want a good piece of art will make you think when you stop looking at it or while you're looking at it. It'll make you try to understand your own emotions, etc.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
Guess I never scanned that one.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Don't worry about it.
Strange.
Strange? What's strange?
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
There, see? That's art for you. If people are like, ugh, why are people spending money on this kind of art? That is also another good point of art, because then it gets people to try to think about that kind of stuff. Either they're complaining about it, which, again, you're talking about it, or getting people to actually think about it.
This is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Is this about keeping the baby safe, or is this about you losing your last link to your brother?
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Damn, game, you're making me tear up. That was really moving. I enjoyed that. See, it's all about talking. It's all about communicating. Yeah, communication is difficult at times, especially if the topic itself is difficult. I mean, I'm not perfect. I fucked it up a lot of times.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
Are you spying on me?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
That is a great retort. That is an insanely good retort.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
You know, that makes me wonder. If we did it the other way around, if we always tried to find the highest bidder, you know, when it comes to like government contracts and stuff like that, like if there were, let's say we need a road built somewhere, right? Because, or we need like, actually, script. Let's say we needed a road deconstructed entirely. Like it just needs to be demolished, and then we need to incorporate a different element of the road, like a smaller, thinner road that is, you know, two-way, nice and slow, but much of the old road now needs to be replaced with like walkable areas, bikeable areas, you know, places to sit, you know, places with coverage from the elements, sun, rain, etc. And you know, there's trees, and maybe there's like it's a riverfront or something like that, or maybe it has a nice view of downtown or something like that. What if instead of like, let's say 3 companies bidding for the lowest price, they went the other way, and somebody was like, well, my company will do it for $3 million, and another company is like, you know what, we're going to do it for $3.2 million, and another company is like, we're going to do it for $3.7 million. And let's say this project ends up being a company that's going to do it for $5 billion, right? Or $5 million. And you're going to be thinking, wait, hold on a second. These companies are willing, you're saying that these companies want more money. Yeah. Because why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't we spend more money on development? Why shouldn't the people who are working get paid better wages? Why shouldn't we be paying more money to ensure a job? Because here's the other thing. Here's the other part about it. What's going to happen if they're like, whoa, hold on a second. We can make $5 million out of this. Let's try to do this as good as we possibly. Let's make it to where that $5 million was worth it. Let's do it quickly, but also let's do it right. What would happen to our society if that was how it went? I think it would end up being good. Yeah, there'd be people out there who would, try to scrimp it, but like, if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it for $5 billion, and then you turn around and you do it for like $2 million, and you like pocket the 5, and it looks like shit. Things are crumbling. And there's maintenance costs that are just out the ass. That company ain't gonna be working. People ain't gonna. The government ain't gonna be working with that company anymore. You're probably gonna lose your license. You're probably not gonna be able to be function. And on top of it, you're probably gonna be taken to civil court for punishments equating to or greater than the amount of money that you quoted. Knowing our system, so yeah, I would say highest bidder, not lowest.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. A shadow broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity.
That would be
How
smarter.
else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
Sounds like it's the council.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the shadow broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you. The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Nice.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's always interesting, like, what people say when you leave.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
That's unfortunate. Understandable, but unfortunate. Let me see about that sniper rifle.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
That's the sniper rifle, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's not really worth getting? Although I thought it was like 400,000. I don't know. Maybe I've got better prices because of the charisma or something. Or the intimidate. It's like, it's not even as good as the other things that I'm using, so... Like, it's technically better, but only by a slim margin. And so it's not really worth it. Oh well, it's whatever. But I mean, you know, it's always good to come back and look. Now let's see what's next. It's over there. Not a keeper. There's a keeper that I can scan. How many do I have left? I gotta plant the bug. I got 3 more to go. Jeez, where the fuck are they at? Let's see, can I go that way? There's a keeper. Can I scan it or have I done it already? Looks like I've done it already. Melina.
Hello again, Commander.
Hi.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
That's the voice of the Dryad from Warcraft 3. Today I'll use my human call. I'm wasted. I'm so wasted.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Thanks for letting me know, Kree. Kree Summer, everybody. She's been around in a ton of things. She's in Final Fantasy X. She's Belgamene, the summoner that you occasionally fight against Yuna, who is then later, if you go through the side quest, she's you find out she hasn't actually been what they known as sent. So once they die,
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Once they die in Final Fantasy X, they get sent, so they don't become a fiend. Well, some people want to stick around a little bit longer for one reason or another, but they often turn into fiends. But apparently, if you have a certain strength of will, it doesn't happen to you. We learned that of a few other characters who also have done exactly the same thing. Those who are essential to the plot line, for instance. Helena Blake. Pretty sure.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Sure thing.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
Good for you. How do you know me?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Alright, sure. Not a problem.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea to be excited about the ending of slavery, but just by the nature of everything. I need to check something real quick, so I'm gonna alt tab real quick. Okay, cool. I had my PlayStation game going on in the background, and I was doing some fiddling with some of the graphics adjustments on DuckStation, which is a great PlayStation emulator, by the way. So if you ever want to play any kind of old school PlayStation ROM, DuckStation, great emulator. But I was messing around with some of the graphics, and like one of them is like, hey, I'm gonna take 4 hours to fix some, to make some adjustments, because apparently this is a big deal. I'm like, oh, okay, uncheck, just let that run in the background.
This one believes
and I'm
it has the right.
replaying Final Fantasy VII.
You're creating a public disturbance.
And I've been cheating, because I'm like, fuck it, let's cheat. Because, I mean, I've played the game, I don't know how many times, at least 10, 15 now. And I was like, hey, let's see what happens, because, like, there's this really important cinematic moment that's happening, and I want to see what it looks like with adjusted graphics. I'm like, oh, okay, that's going to take forever. Never mind. But I had to keep it running, because it was just taking so long. Oh, yeah, I need to go back up here. That, I think, is where the thingamajig is stuff. What? It's getting warm as hell up in here too, so there's a point where, like, I don't even know how much longer I'm going to do this, just because of how warm it's getting and how much I'll have to turn on that AC and all kinds of stuff. And if I have the AC blowing, I mean, it's gonna make noise because it's a window unit. It's not like I'm in an office or anything, or even with good, equipment. So just trying to do anything would be relatively difficult. We'll see. Where's this at? Don't really need to talk to Avina. I think there was a lady up in here. I think that was the one I was thinking of too. The one that was like chilling, and she's like, hey, I want to talk to you about some stuff. I do need to end this stream relatively soon though, so. Not C-Sec, not Q-Sec. Or Q-Sac for that. Nasana is who I was thinking of. She didn't want to talk to me before, but now
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
Is that?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended.
Yep.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
That is Grey Delisle, aka Azula.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Like, if you can't hear Azula's voice, I don't know what to tell you, but that's fucking Azula. And I am going to try to figure out if that is in fact her. I've already got the IMDb loaded up. So I've been like browsing through it every now and then. I gotta go back to, there we go. Alright. But I mean, like, she's been in so much stuff that it's so hard not to hear that voice and then be like, oh, okay. Okay. Fred Tatis. I can never pronounce Fred Tatiscior's last name right. I'm just looking for Grey Delisle. Yep, Grey Griffin. Lieutenant Marie Durand, Nasana, Julia, Biotic Cultist. Oh, she's a number of people. Alright, but that's like the main voice that is definitely obvious. But yeah. Grey Griffin, Grey Delisle, same person. But she's Azula. So yeah. Very obvious. Yeah, I've already scanned that thing. Lens flare. Everybody has a lens flare. Yeah. Diplomat who just likes
This place seems
talking
strange.
shit or whatever. Okay, so
A little more human.
I have. Can't remember exactly where it is. Okay, so these are just locations of the Ovinas. Where's the nearest one?
Look around.
Nope. Let me go to the control tower. Open says me. Let me go. Stop doing that. She's also, shit. Li Ming, I think it is. She was one of the wizards in Diablo 3, but then she ends up being incorporated into Heroes of the Storm, and she was like my main. Let's go to CSEC. She was my main character for like the longest time in Heroes of the Storm. In fact, I can find out exactly what her name was if I just go through, check out her IMDb. I don't even remember when Heroes of the Storm became a thing. I think it was like 2016 or something, maybe? It's been around a while. Actually, I think it's been longer than that. I think because yeah, it definitely had to have been because, well, yeah, it might have been around like 2015 or so. Because, and the reason I know, the reason I'm able to be aware of this, oh, traffic control's over there, okay. Alright, that's where I wanted to go too, so just make sure I'm going in the right direction. The reason I'm aware and the reason I can understand the timelines and all is because the name for this account, It's the Voice Man, happened around that time. I actually got a chance to play one game with Jesse Cox. I've been a fan of his since, you know, like 2010 or thereabouts, like soon after his can't debug, can't scan you. And then I guess I gotta go back up to the top. Or is it Mailing, I think is the name. It's been a while since I played the game because like I stopped for a number of reasons. Scroll down to like, Jesus, she's been in so much stuff. Like I did a nice quick flick and it was still in 2019. She's been in 697 things. Good Lord. Tom and Jerry. Okay, Diablo 3. Female Wizard. So that means after the fact, because that character was incorporated into Heroes of the Storm. It's like, this is riveting. Oh yeah, she was Nova in StarCraft 2 Heart of the Storm, who later became a character playable in Heroes of the Storm as well. She may have played both of those characters in that game as well, I'm not sure. When the hell did 2014? So it had to be around that time. Because like I said, I was playing it with Jesse Cox, and I'd already been playing for quite a while. I believe I was Abathur during that battle? Yeah. Nova, Li Ming. So she plays both of them in Heroes of the Storm. Okay, so I was done there. I was actually
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
It's always great to see stuff like that when you're going down an elevator. Yeah, instead of music. Yeah, I really enjoyed, like, I really enjoyed playing Heroes of the Storm for quite a while. There were times where it was annoying as fuck, but especially because, like, some people just played it in a way that was just absolutely infuriating. But, I actually, the first character I purchased with any coins was, because I never dropped a dime into the game. I was like, I'm gonna just see. And then I was like, all right, I can just keep playing it and get money, get, you know, in-game currency out of it, no big deal. First character I ever purchased was Sylvanas, and I just fucking wrecked with her. And then they nerfed her to the ground, and I'm like, oh man, why'd you guys have to do that? Because they changed out the way that her playstyle was just slightly, and it ruined the way that I was like, oh. Because, like, she used to be an absurd, I mean, I understand why, because she was kind of broken. But I was like, all right, whatever, I'll, you know, keep doing it. And then I think Li Ming was one of my next few picks, and she ended up being my top character.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Damn. A lot of cash. Where's my XP at? I'm very much a paragon, it seems. Okay. Don't have a problem with that. I don't know exactly what it means in this game, or why, you know, what it does, if it has, like, if it's just, so whatever. Yeah. Alright. Well, that is it. It is now 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My dishes are done. I need to take care of that. It's a little warm, and the computer being on and everything is just making it a lot hotter, especially with this game running. So I'm going to end it here. Those of you who watch the VODs, because you're pretty much the only people who watch, thank you for watching. Oh, hey. Oh, never mind. There's something else entirely. So yeah, appreciate it. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I'll be able to make some money off this and keep doing this, I hope, because the last thing I want to do is, you know, deal with being homeless again. That's the last thing I want to do. So I'm trying to avoid that. Applying to jobs every day, seeing what I can find, and it has not been good. But alas, that is a different topic for a different time. See ya.